never be afraid to ask for a button check. That's my Koopa sage advice for the day.
The Sage of Koopa. His advice. Take it to heart. I always do. Let's jump into game number 1. No change of stages. Pokemon Stadium 2 is in fact going to be the starter. Let's get it. Immediately out the gate, goes with the quick draw. Because he knows. He knows he needs to get in there. He knows that he cannot deal with these projectiles from far distance. That's why he just wanted to open up with a quick random gambit.
There's something slightly chaotic about watching somebody go for a quick draw neutral like that, and I kind of dig it. I love it.
It makes me feel feelings.
Yeah, like I see Mars do it a lot whenever he breaks out Ike for his once a quarter play session, and it makes me laugh every time he does it. So we'll see how it shakes out here, Aussie. Again, it's going to be a steady diet of bombs, boomerangs, fire arrows coming out from Young Link here, and Ghoul is going to have to figure out a proper game plan on how to get around all of it.
I do want to point out that besides the opening quick draw, he's only won neutral once, and he's already at 64%. Ike will hit you so hard. He's got muscles and a big sword.
Yeah, I mean, canonically, Ike's sword you cannot pick up with one hand or it'll break your wrist tendons. So that's about all the Fire Emblem lore you're going to get out of me today. And
he's holding it with one hand, though.
Yeah, he's the chosen one.
Oh.
Or whatever its equivalent is in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
I see.
Yeah, I got to phone in my relevant my resident Fire Emblem experts on Ike.
Actually, Ike's sword comes from the. Okay, yeah, you got it. Nair.
Yeah.
All you gotta do. Nair is like literally from both characters. Nair will be very devastating. Offstage. I like that boomerang throw, the point blank. Using up B ages to catch him off the top. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a move, man. Here we go. Even stocks between these two. So, if you're Ghoul, keeping it close like this is exactly what you want to be able to do. So.
Okay, a little bit misspaced aerial there. A lot of Ike's options in the neutral is going to be revolved around throwing out these aerials, right? Forward air, neutral air, up air, any air you want. As long as you're spacing them correctly, because it's a big sword, you have the ability to space that as well as possible. And especially the Nair, that's what he's known for. That can combo into everything, but that's just the thing that sets you up for other things like forward air.
Boomerang saving Ran from any sort of pain right there, and now immediately turning it around into a lot of damage right now as Ghoul trying to get themselves back into the thick of things here.
A lot of the matchup as well is going to be Ran trying to capitalize off of these fire arrows and boomerang throws. There's the charge, eruption, go for the get up attack. Get up attack is the correct option in that scenario because it gives you a little bit of invincibility to knock the opponent out of it. You try to recover high against that, you're done for. But good setup, no tech on the platform is going to give Ran an easy opportunity to close out that stock with an up air.
Yeah, excellent stuff right there from Ran. Finds himself now in the driver's seat. Again, he can do what Young Link can do best, and that's set up wall with the projectiles. But again, Young Link's boxing game also isn't anything to scoff at either. This character up close can scrap with you, and that's what makes this character so difficult to fight against.
Ooh, empty hop. Go for the down tilt. Down tilt's a really good move for Ike because it pops the opponent right into the air. Leaves for some big combo damage. Uh-oh. Oh, no! He tried to go off stage with something big, like a down air, and he just got poked by Ran off stage. Ike with no double jump, facing up B the wrong way as well. Even if he was facing the right way, I don't think that was going to connect onto the ledge. And that's going to spell disaster for him. Like I got like flashbacks of Crom trying to get back to the stage there for a second.
Yeah, that was you hate to see it there from Ghoul again. You want to there's always that fine line you walk of like needing to make a move and doing something kind of risky. And there's always, an opposite reaction to that. And unfortunately, Young Link moves really quickly. That neutral air is deadly at all percents. And yeah, that's exactly all she wrote right there, as Ghoul will lose that first game, as Ran looking pretty solid so far, Aussie.
Yes, sir. You got the... honestly, it was pretty even until that end, in my opinion. I feel like that ending just spelled disaster. He got a little bit overzealous because he ran off stage and did a dare, because I guess he was expecting him to recover from further away from the stage, or maybe we tried to go for a trump and the dare just came out. I'm not entirely sure what that situation is, but Ghoul definitely gave up stage positioning and then pretty much spelled disaster for himself. And that's one of the things that sometimes it's better to just stay on stage, depending on the situation, because you gamble a lot going off stage, especially with a character like Ike. who can't go off super deep compared to a character like, I don't know, Inkling, you know, like you can just get to the stage immediately. So you got to play a little bit more conservative in that regard.
Oh, but here we go. We see the color counter pick from Rand despite winning, you know, getting on the fresh pair of clothes right here for the second game. So we'll see a small battlefield. Yeah, exactly. We'll see if the smaller stage here will you know, make a difference here for Ghoul, or if it will be a lot of the same. Right now, looking pretty nice right now for Rand.
I like the timing of that forward throw, recognizing the bomb was right in front of him. Like, whenever you throw, you got to make sure the throw doesn't get interrupted, right? Okay, 139% on Ghoul. Did a lot of damage, catching his toes. Now, at this point, Ranch is going to be looking for, like, that down tilt, a fire arrow, up airs galore, just trying to wall him out safely. Literally, the smallest hit will kill him.
Yeah, anything. Oh, maybe forward throw, because that is an option in Young Link's kit now.
Yeah. Ike is a big boy. Gonna be able to survive that. Not big enough, though. There goes the stock. Only 2.4 damage.
Counted as a JV, because I'm pretty sure that 2.4 came from his own bomb explosion.
Does that count?
We'll count it.
Okay. Let's see.
In my rules, I don't care. But, you know.
I'll give it to you if he wins the whole set without taking a hit.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, but right now, there it is. It's gone.
Oh, yep. Okay. Now we're back on track here, but yeah, not looking great for Ghoul right now. Rand has really turned up the heat here in the second game, Austin.
Yeah, I mean, another thing that Rand's doing is he's throwing out these projectiles, right? Which on its own, really strong to just kind of wall out Ike. But it also conditions Ike to shield. And when he shields, he can get a grab. When he gets a grab, he gets combos. Man. But another accidental air dodge is going to spell yet another SD for Ghoul. Things are not looking up for him. Wants to chill on that platform for a bit and just take like a calm moment to realize that you go, okay, like you're going down a slippery slope. Time to regain that momentum. It's possible. I've seen worse deficits.
Yeah, it looked like for a second he was going for one of those who can travel under the battlefield like sort of stage things when he jumped underneath. But yeah, unfortunately that second hit of that first hit of fair dragged him down, and you know, the SD occurred. But like you said, Aussie, I've seen crazier things happen. But right now, I think if you're Ghoul, you're probably resetting and thinking about what to do for game 3.
That's exactly what he's trying to set up here. Goes for the up tilt. The way he ran up to him and then played patient before committing to an option, he was waiting for that jump out of shield. Very smart to try to like scare your opponent. Wow, he got that set up, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, still not enough for you know, for Rand to, you know, add any more damage on there, but still in prime real estate position right now. You know, up 2 stocks to 1. And sub, you know, having a lot of room to play with.
Whoa.
Wait a second.
I mean, Ike doesn't need much to get momentum going here. Like the second, once he gets in, it's like he's gonna rack up a ton of damage. He's already got 78% on the board. However, he still has yet one more stock on top of this one, and he's already at high percent. He's at kill percent, so he's got to play super on point. That's a good start. I mean, he's still at a huge deficit. Final stock 136, and it's not gonna be enough. Gets up there, sets him up with a nice trap, using the bomb to force the hitbox to put him into a slight hit stun to connect the dare afterwards, taking away that third stock, and goes to a game 3 2-0 lead.
Yeah, great stuff right there from Rand. Again, when you're up that big, you know, you're pretty much just playing. You can kind of afford to put the brakes on things a bit, and you know, not overextend. Your opponent's probably playing on borrowed time anyway. And all you needed was that one bomb conversion to the dare, and it was enough to spell defeat. So, could we see a character change maybe from Ghoul? I don't know. You know, maybe at this point, you know, give it a whirl and see what comes of it. But right now, this youngling is looking awfully solid from Rand right now.
It was looking super solid, but I did like that comeback from Ghoul. Like, he was down 3 stocks to 1, took away 2 in a row. I think if he just had less percents and took a little bit less hits, maybe didn't get 0 death in that first stock, that could have gone either way.
Yeah, well,
all right, here we go.
We won't see the Byleth or the Little Mac, but we will see a change in stage here to Lilac Cruz. Austin, what do you think of the stage choice here for Ghoul?
You know, I don't hate it, because what's with it is that not only will Nairs be very nice on this stage because it'll go through the platform as well as landing down onto the ground, On top of that, the projectiles aren't as effective from Rand because, as an example, the fire arrows, the bombs, those can get caught by the platforms up above Ghoul. So if Ghoul wants to, somewhat play defensively, he can be underneath the platforms to disallow those projectiles from approaching from up above anyways. So if that kind of diffuses one of Rand's approaches. He's not able to approach from above as well. He still finds a way, though, you'll notice. It doesn't completely negate it. He's able to throw the bombs downwards, but it still hinders him a bit.
Yeah, I agree. I think any sort of platform coverage you can get yourself against Young Link is going to be huge. But Rand, again, this character is not just a one-dimensional, projectile warfare Andy. Young Link does have tools up front that can kill you. Forward air has proved to be effective. Nair, down air. He's got grab combos and kill throws. So Young Link is such a well-rounded character that any sort of advantage you can give yourself is always countermeasured by, dealing with another aspect of this character's kit.
Mm-hmm. And now we see him at 172. Literally anything in his kit will kill at this point. But 93%, Ike's a heavy hitter. He could kill if he gets like one nair, one grab, could push him off stage. That forward tilt will definitely kill, especially at max rage. Dash attack, that's another quick burst option you can just throw out there. Very risky option, mind you, but still worked and connected. Nair is the safest option in the book that he could do out there. Just put out your little toe. No risk required to get that stock.
What's in those Hylian boots he's wearing, man? It's got to be something solid.
Metal boots, dude.
No, that's true.
He's got
the
them.
The ones from Twilight Princess.
He might be too young for those. We don't know yet.
Maybe.
Okay, Nair, popping him up. Man, that's the struggle, right? Is that Ghoul finally gets in, gets a couple hits, and has to go back to the normal neutral. And
yeah, right there was keep going. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Even in that scenario, it was rough for Ghoul because if he didn't air dodge, he was gonna get hit by another fire arrow. But despite the fact he air dodged in, he got hit by the down air. So the option select, even when he's getting out of disadvantage, is rough for him.
Yeah, super rough. Gets caught by the anti-air up smash. Gonna call that jump out of shield. That was a lighter character. It might have been more destructive, but again, Ike, very heavy character. Bomb. Ooh, that could have been sick. The way he planted that down tilt, because he was trying to cook that bomb, so the explosion would try to like mess up Ghoul. Catches the up air, catches the jump off the platform, closes out the stock. Nice stuff. He almost got the combo off of the bomb explosion. That would have been so sick.
Yeah, what was looking like kind of a strange counter pick, from Ghoul to start is shaping up nice for him right now. He at least has a stock lead here. Trying to force it to a fourth game, but Rand trying to stop the bleeding right now.
Ghoul's doing a fantastic job of DIing, not only to survive, but to just like DI through him to avoid the follow-ups from his combo starters. Now he's seeing at 164, still holding on to the second stock, trying to maximize the damage as much as possible, scaring him into these air dodges, forces out a very big read from that down air to get a punish off of it. Down tilt. Again, very fantastic move for Ike. Good combo starter. This grab might kill. He's alive, 181%. Going for the quick draw, go for the ledge off there. Gets caught by the bomb. Still alive. Can he get back onto the stage? Here comes the trap. Just jumps. Goes for the neutral get up and just jumps through. Gets back on the middle of the stage and he's still in there.
Yeah, gets the parry, but not in a good enough position to get a follow-up out of it. Ghoul getting a lot of durability out of the second stock, and it's proven to be extra effective. Aussie gets to grab himself on the ledge here. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
The accidental trump has him off stage, 108%. This is a very scary situation, tense situation for Rand. He needs to close out the stock because there's so much momentum in Ghoul's court. He has so much momentum. Using the up B, catches the up air with it because he knows he's going to try to escape through it on the platform up above, but has a brand new fresh stock. Fresh for combos. At that low percent, you can eat up a ton of damage really fast. Dash attack. Ugh! Kick you with the sword. Got him. End of the stock.
So
dude, he thrusts that sword. Like we've talked about it earlier. Like he can hold that sword one-handed, but he uses two hands for that swing.
Yeah, no, that's an aggressive sword swing and one of Ike's best late percent killing options. Great catch and a jump right there for Ghoul and showing signs of life. Contrary to the name Ghoul, which implies that he is a ghost. But
spooky.
Yeah, very spooky. But listen, showing signs of life here, that's exactly what you want to do. Take it one game at a time. You never know what'll happen in game 4. So we'll see if I'm assuming we're going to a different stage. I don't see why Rand would run it back to Lilat Cruise there.
No, yeah, not at all. Because not only everything I talked about in the beginning of that game, where Ike has a lot of advantages there, he also had something that I forgot about that he tried to abuse. Was if he goes for the up B, he now plays the mix-up game of am I going to land on the platform or the stage below. So I mean, granted, he gets on any stage that has a platform, but like that also gives him that benefit. So Ghoul with the counter pick, going straight back to PS2. I mean, big open stage is going to be good for him because it gives him more, room to play around with these projectiles. Already cornered him without even having to risk anything, right? All he had to do was throw out a projectile. It already pushed Ghoul into the corner of the stage.
Well, this stage is great for projectile users, and again, I don't think there's only a real handful of bad stages for young Link. This in no case is none of them. So we'll see if Ghoul can conquer the counter pick of Ran, or if Ran will move on 3-1 here. I'll see.
We'll see what happens, dude. I mean, like, if he can get... Like, he was set up very promising for that 3-0, but it looks like Ghoul's finally found out how to figure out this matchup. Not only the matchup, but the player.
Yeah, it looks like he's, maybe catching on to the blind spots Young's to Young Link's neutral. Again, getting a hard punish on that mistimed up B.
Ooh, up B out of shield. Again, that bomb's going to explode. He throws it out just in time so he doesn't take the damage as well.
Yeah, Ghoul's been doing a good job as the Aether once again will connect and kill. But Aether has been the MVP for him so far in these games, utilizing that super armor on startup. Especially when he's like regular get-upping from the ledge to avoid any sort of projectile nonsense. And it looks like he might have figured out a formula here, Austin.
It definitely is. Got him off stage. I mean, one of those formulas, one of those calculations he's doing is preventing him from getting down onto this stage. Good God, like he looked like he was getting juggled forever there.
It feels like that sometimes. Ooh, okay, good grab right there. They're gonna once again set up for a ledge trap here. Ooh, maybe trying to catch him in between the boomerang and the nair. Ooh, and a great little exchange right there, but still not enough to say death just yet.
Well, there it is. He found it.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Oh, but gonna get the reverse it in air into the back air. As Ghoul continuing on his onslaught here. Rand definitely has to make up on Rand here.
The triple nair, dude. The shield pressure on the edge of the stage. I mean, I get it.
Scary.
Yeah. Ooh. That was. I don't know if that was true. I'm not sure.
I think if you hit it with the reverse hit, it is true. But don't quote me on that. It looks like it was true for sure.
That was sick though. Okay, here we go. Point blank boomerang. I mean, that boomerang is really good because it has like that long startup on it. So when it eventually, it can mess up with your timing if you're like mixing between the quick fire arrow and then the long boomerang.
Ooh,
that was scary. Like if that would have worked, like he would have sacrificed his stock for that, and he's got a stock lead. Would have worked. That would have been fine. Also, he could have grabbed the ledge.
Yeah, that would have been gnarly. You see, Ghoul trying to. Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Not sure what Rand was going for there. I think he didn't know what to do with that bomb, but it's fine. He still has advantage. 162% on Ghoul. Literally, at this point, Nair might kill, but just goes for the stronger kill. Up smash at a shield. I mean, the second he got, he touched that shield, misspaced it a bit. He's gonna get scooped up by the up smash.
Yeah, that's we haven't seen that card played yet in this set. Rand leaving it all on the table right now on this fourth game. Again, not necessarily out of the realm of possibility for him yet, but the Nair to the up air will connect. Rand has to be careful. He can't take many more of those.
Okay, throwing that boomerang upwards to cover the aerial mobility. That's another thing that like Young Link's able to do is he can throw that boomerang against the ground, so it pops up into the air, but yet another dash attack. Not going to close it out just yet. 97%. Can he get this offstage game? Looking for the forward tilt to close it out. Very risky. Up B. Still going to survive. No punish from him. Too high a percent from there to the credit card swipe up. They're going to be able to connect.
Oh my God. I'm on the edge of my seat, Aussie. Oh, okay, trying to frame trap with the Nair.
Throwing the boomerang up there yet again. Catches him, drags him down 94%, has him off stage, counteracts that nair with a quick draw. He had to go for that because if he went for anything else, he might have been caught by that nair and pushed him off stage without a double jump. We're back to center stage, throwing out the tilts, catches him with another dash attack, being able to catch him mid-air, using it as an anti-air to put another point on the board to bring this to a game 5, the final game of the set. You thought he was done. You thought that heartbeat was over. But it's beeping again, man. You're catching his second wind.
No, heart of the champion for sure coming out from Ghoul and Ike right now. And these last 2 games, obviously ending the same way. You know, Ran jumping, trying to pull a bomb, and Ghoul using the gnarly hitbox on that dash attack to anti-air him and catch him. It is absolutely insane. Ike's dash attack, one of the craziest moves in Smash Ultimate. It's wild.
I mean, anyone that has like that big hitbox on a dash attack that kills, like other moves that come to mind are like Cloud's dash attack, you know, like Pikachu's dash attack. Like when you have a strong dash attack that either has a startup or a burst option, like it's very strong to just like try to catch your opponent off guard. And it's a way that he swings it up too that is able to catch an opponent midair using it as like a said anti-air. So here we go, game number 5. Here we go, Koopa.
Yeah, it's all on the line here, Austin. We're having our first game 5 of the day today. So, you know, this is for all the marbles. Winner of this moves on to qualify automatically for the in-person finals. So both players putting it all on the line here.
Okay, point blank boomerang again. Gonna be very fantastic for just setting up very nicely for a combo. And Ghoul playing patient because he has to wait for that opening. Those wall projectiles, it's very difficult for Ike to get through, but once he finds his way in, he starts racking up that damage.
That tech roll in could have been really dangerous for Ran, but able to avoid any serious damage here. And I gotta say, if Ran wants to win this set, Aussie, trying to find an answer to Aether is probably going to be a huge part of it. You know, there was a couple of instances in that last game where he kind of let Ghoul, you know, he didn't really position himself to get the punish properly. So we'll see if that becomes a factor, you know, later on in this set. But right now, Ghoul off to a pretty solid start.
Scoop him up with the Aether. Up B out of shield. Very strong option for Ike. Okay, what's the answer here? Down tilt. I mean, that's hard to time. Catches the up air, catches the jump off the platform. Ghoul taking that first blood, starting up the momentum in his favor.
Excellent stuff right there for Ghoul. Again, any sort of a lead you can get yourself on a projectile zoner, it's huge. It takes away, another factor of the game that you might have to deal with later.
Nair into up tilt, look out.
Ooh, yeah, poorly timed air dodge to get a disadvantage here. 2 of them actually for Ran, and it led to 64% on the tab right now, and more counting. Oh my goodness.
Bro, the hits don't stop. And when you get hit by that sword, that sound effect, it sounds like it hurts. Stare down.
In reality, it sounds like a water balloon exploding, but I agree. It definitely sounds like it hurts.
Why you gotta diffuse it like that, man? Like, come on, it sounded cool. You ruined it. You ruined the sound.
Water balloons are cool. Come on.
I guess. I'll give props. 87% on Ran. Literally just one nair away from Ghoul being able to close this out if he lands in the correct area. Off stage, I love that drift. Ran got so far away because he realizes that if he tried to push forward, Ghoul was just that was gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, no, that could have been really, really bad there for Ran. And it's still not, it could be rough for him here. Finally just getting his first hit in on a second stock, but able to generate a little bit of an exchange here, Aussie. But Ghoul, once again, getting right back in a driver's seat.
Forward tilt. Again, going to apply a little bit of shield pressure. Another fire, another boomerang. Look out for these projectiles. They're coming your way. Ghoul literally just needs one nair, one forward air, one up air, one grab, and that could lead into a kill. Ooh, up B, very risky. Gonna capitalize on it. Now at this point, Ran can potentially go for like a nair, which, you know, we've been seeing a bit, because nair will lead into some big combos as well, and if he gets to a high enough percent, that could lead to a stock. Could be taken away from him. Very low, and dude, he just that looked like almost like a trade.
It looked like it for a second. Oh, there we go. Once again, using the super armor on Aether like I was talking about to get out of a low percent combo situation. or excuse me, a high percent combo situation. And right now, Ghoul is looking like a new player right now, Aussie. He's one stock away from mounting this comeback.
Every single time Rand's off stage with the tether grab, he grabs onto the ledge. He hangs down there for a while to mix up the timing when he comes back to the stage. Okay, that down air covered so many options. Very long-lasting move. He's setting up all these traps for him, trying to take away the stock. He can't take any more damage. He's at 65. He needs, if he can close out this stock, it is super doable, and he does. Rand coming on one stock apiece, 65% on Young Link. Ghoul needs a couple more conversions to try to close this out. Meanwhile, Rand's got a lot to play with. He's off to a bad start, 90%. Not gonna be able to connect that there. He's jumping around, dancing around him, hoping he's gonna roll around. But here come the conversions from Ghoul. Trying to eat that double jump. Goes for the immediate quick draw to get back to the stage. And now he's being brought back into it. Back to neutral.
Yeah, it could have been a rough exchange right there for Ghoul. He did not have any resources left. Gets the down tilt on the platform, but not in a good position to get the follow-up.
Hold on a second. He's jumping. 107%. If Ghoul lands one more aerial, gets through the air dodge, not enough to get the kill. He's at that point where a nair might not lead into a kill anymore. It might be too high of percent, but it's still devastating if he gets pushed off stage. Both these characters could do something if they just get the opponent off of stage. Get the stage control in your favor. Dash tag, very risky. I get it. You do the dash tag, he jumps, that's the set. I get why he would do it, but it's super risky to go for. Gets caught by the shield. Gets the grab. Back air! Shield pokes him! You saw the shield was so small from all of the sword swings upon said shield that it exposed his head ever so slightly to get nailed by that back air. Ghoul bringing it back from a 0-2 deficit, wins 3 games in a row, a reverse 3-0, and wins the set, qualifies for the regional finals happening later on in the year, and moves on through the bracket.
That was incredible, Aussie, I will say. You know, it looked pretty grim those first couple games for Ghoul, but right at the ship, really smart counter picks, you know, coming out from him. And again, it's really hard, you know, after, you know, he had to play 3 straight games on his opponent's counter pick, obviously, and he's just, you know, caught on to